Hello, welcome to the Reading Mama. My name is Heather, and today I thought I would do a tag that I saw, a tag video, but I saw it on Instagram, so I don't know how that works out or where it started or anything, but we're going to give it a try. So it's the 2026 book challenge or book tag. And basically each of the numbers for 2026 is going to represent something I share with you. So two for 2026, the first two is two favorite authors or two favorite books rather from 2025. So I would say my top favorite books, and I share about this in my other video, was Saints and Monsters by Ellen McGinty. I just absolutely loved it. I read it early in the year. I don't have a physical copy yet. I'm actually going to be purchasing it next month when I also purchase her new book, which I'll talk about in a minute. But I'll pop it up here. And Saints and Monsters is YA fantasy set in Japan, medieval Japan, and I just absolutely loved every bit of it. I share about that in a lot of other videos, so I'm not going to talk about it too much here, but you have dragons, you have a strong female character, you have a romance that's slight, everything's clean, everything's good, it's written by a Christian author. I just really loved it. Saints and Monsters was just one phenomenal book. It has a beautiful cover, and it's just a great story, and I recommend it for everyone. I really did love it. And then my other favorite book of the year was another YA fantasy, and that was A Tress of the Emerald Sea, which I also read at the beginning of last year. And I have talked about this kind of ad nauseum. Absolutely loved it. Hilarious. Just, this is like a laugh out loud book. And it keeps you on your toes. A lot of adventure, fantasy / sci-fi, if you want to say. A lot going on. You've got Princess Bride meets kind of like Lemony Snicket's humor is kind of how I would say, because Brandon Sanderson does a lot of the kind of funny, nuanced things that I remember in the Lemony Snicket books that I read with my kids. So I just really loved it. I devoured this book, and I actually did the physical or virtual copy and then had to buy a physical, and then I have my teenager reading it because I just love it. And it's a joy because she lost her love for reading, and it's a joy to hear her laughing as she reads that. So that was my two favorite books for 2026. So then zero is supposed to be books that you will take zero criticism for. I don't have a single one of these. There is not a single book out there that if I love it and you have a criticism of it, I'm not going to be like, And I used to be really like, I was critical of other people for certain things like a genre or whatever, and I've learned that I can't do that because there are exceptions to every rule. So there is not a single book out there that I will take zero criticism for. And I was thinking about it because these are all fiction books that I'm sharing today, and I was like, well, the Bible, I won't take criticism, but I will, because that's how you have discussion. So even if you don't agree with me, I would love to discuss it. Criticize away. Let's open discussion. I don't know. That's me. But yeah, so zero is supposed to be something you have zero criticism for. I'll drop these down below if you want to do it. And then two favorite authors. So my favorite authors are Brandon Sanderson, as evidenced by me going through the Mistborn trilogy. These are some thick books, and I refuse to do them on audio. I'm just enjoying reading them too much. So it has taken me a while to get through these, and trust me, I know The Way of Kings is staring me down. The Stormlight Archive and all of his other books, I will never read all of Sanderson, I think. I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can, because I like other books also. But I'm enjoying Brandon Sanderson. So he is one of my favorite authors that I learned about last year. And then also Victoria McCombs. Now, I don't have the books I've actually read by her because I got virtual copies of those, but I'm starting this one, which is Storyteller's Daughter. So I have no clue what's going on in this. But I read Victoria McCombs' The Royal Rose Legacy, which is YA piracy fantasy. So much fun. I read her Mortal Queens and Lethal Kings duology. Again, YA fantasy. Absolutely loved it. Pirates and Fairies, something I never thought I would enjoy reading about, and I have absolutely loved it. And so now I'm on a mission to read everything by Victoria McCombs, which will be much easier to do than Brandon Sanderson. Just because she hasn't written quite as many books as him. But I do enjoy her books, and I'm hoping to read through those this year. And then I am working on going through the entire Sanderson everything. It just takes me a while. And then six is for six books you're looking forward to in this next year to read. I am looking forward to starting Robin Hobbs. why am I starting all these series? I am a series person. I love series. I love them. I love living in the world for a while, and I am devastated when I have to leave it, or more so when the series is not finished. But I'm going to hopefully start some Robin Hobb in the next few months, which is pirate fantasy, something I never thought I would love. I'm also hoping to read The Last Wayfinder, which is by Ellen McGinty, who did Saints and Monsters. I'm going to pop the cover up here. It's not out yet. It comes out the end of February, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's part of Chantel Read All Day's Indie Book Club Challenge. If you're interested in doing that, hop over to Instagram and see it. I don't know much about it other than it's kind of a Les Mis retelling in Japan. I absolutely love Saints and Monsters, so pretty much at this point, if Ellen McGinty makes a book, I'm gonna buy it. And so that's all I know about it. I don't even want to know more about it. It has a beautiful cover as well, and I'm just excited to read that one. So then another book I'm hoping to read, and I'm hoping to read it soon, is Project Hail Mary. And I know everybody's like, you gotta get the audiobook. Well, I only have Libby and Hoopla, and my Libby and Hoopla do not have access to the audiobook of this unless I want to listen to it in Spanish, and I don't think my Spanish is up to that yet. So I'm hoping to read this this year as well. I don't know anything other than it's a popular sci-fi and it's supposed to be really funny. So that's what I'm looking forward to there. I'm hoping to read The Raven Scholar. Again, I don't know anything other than it's supposed to have some really great world building, has some political commentary, and is just popular. And people are like, it's just really popular. So I don't know. I'm going to give that a try. Another book I'm excited to read is Betrayal of Eden. I've talked about this in a couple of different videos. Another indie author, and also on Chantel's Indie Book Club Challenge. But I read Erin Phillips' other, one of her books this month, and absolutely loved it. So yeah, she's another author. Once I find a good author, I will pretty much buy or read all the things that they make, because a good trusted author is hard to find. Once you find one, you want to cling to it, because there are some who will betray you. But I really, really enjoy Erin Phillips, and so I'm excited to read this. This is a Count of Monte Cristo retelling. It is book 1 out of 3, and she has book 2 coming out soon. I think it comes out, I don't remember. It's sometime this year. But I'm excited to read that, and it is, like I said, Count of Monte Cristo retelling, so I'm hoping to read that. And last but not least, I'm hoping to finish Mistborn. I'm going to read a couple of standalones and then from Sanderson, and then I'm hoping to start Way of the Kings. That's pretty much, like, I'm hoping to read Elantris and Warbreaker and then start The Way of the Kings. I feel like that's enough Sanderson for 1 year. I know some of you are just like, you fly through it, but I love fantasy, and there are some fantasies where I can pick it up and read it, and I can just drop it down, and that's it. I can just pick it up, whatever, because I get interrupted a lot with my little people, and so I don't always get to just sit and read, unless I do it at night, and even then, Little Miss wakes me up. So, yeah, so Sanderson's one that I have to read a couple pages, get sucked back in, get my bearings, and then I can keep reading. And when I read his books and I'm interrupted over and over and over, which is what has been happening with Hero of Ages this month, it's hard for me to get the momentum I need in that particular world, because there's so much going on and so many different characters. So that's my one, like, problem, and that's just a personal problem. That's just me. I still love it. I absolutely love it. But I will tell you, when I finished Well of Ascension and immediately picked this up, and it was not Elend's point of view, I was not happy. I was not happy. But I got through. And so I'm working on it slowly but surely, and I'm going to turn this off, put it through the publishing editing thing, and get reading. So thank you so much. If you would like to join the tag, I will drop all the things below, and share what your 2026 books are for this challenge. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.